Okay, this is day 28 of the St. Jude's Research Hospital for Children's 30 for 30 challenge. So let's begin. I'm Loretta Frank Rowland-Kitley, and let's stand up. Day 28 of the challenge. Shake everything out. We'll have over 30 minutes. We'll probably have close to an hour of postures today. And then relaxation, maybe a little bit shorter, but not a whole lot. So we'll start warming up from head down to the bottom. So first, nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. We'll always start with breathing. Up, inhaling, deep cleansing breath. Exhale, reach and lower down, all the way down to the sides. Check the posture. Up again, inhaling. Exhale, reach and lower. Now keep the feet flat on the floor. Bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale and stretch up from side to side at your own pace, reaching and breathing, feeling the stretch up the sides of your body. Now check the posture again, nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Let's take another deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower all the way down to the sides. Check that posture. Again, nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down, and lower the chin to the chest. Press it into the chest. Release. Heavy head roll over to the left shoulder. Keep the shoulders back and down as best you can. You'll feel a stretch up the opposite side of the neck. If you have any neck issues at all, only roll back and forth in the front. If not, keep a heavy head throughout, jaw closed, and go to the back. Heavy head, right shoulder. Don't forget to breathe. Feel a stretch on the opposite side. Heavy head, center front, press the chin into the chest. Release. Now opposite direction, roll over to that right shoulder. Center back if you can. Left shoulder. Center front, pressing the chin into the chest. Release. Center front, inhaling. Exhale, turn. Look over that right shoulder, shoulders back and down. Inhale, look up to the right. Exhale, look down to the right. Center front, inhaling. Exhale, turn, look over the left shoulder. Inhale, look up to the left. Exhale, look down to the left. Center front, inhaling. Exhale, shake everything out, moving your hips from side to side, loosening up those arms, bend the elbows, shake the hands and wrists out. Now, nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms to the T position, palms down. Keeping the legs and hips stationary, take a deep breath in. Exhale and rotate just the upper body to the left. Front, inhaling. Exhale, rotate just the upper body to the right. Front, inhaling. Exhale, both arms forward, reaching forward, pulling the shoulder blades apart, keeping the abs in nice and tight. Arms in the parallel position. Then release. Bring the arms back behind. Clasp the fingers together. Straighten the arms, squeezing the shoulder blades together. If you want a little more, you can bend the knees. Just keep the knees over the feet. Keep those abs in tight. Push out through the glutes when you're bent at the hips. The arms can be low, high, or in between. Just keep the chest open. Straighten the legs, inhaling. Exhale. Arch back or just stand upright, squeezing the shoulder blades together. And then release, keeping the shoulders back. Bring those shoulders up by the ears. No neck, arms relaxed. Don't forget to breathe. Then release. Long arms, long neck. Try to touch the floor in your mind with the fingers and the ceiling with the top of your head. Then release. Bring the right arm up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and stretch to the side, staying in the same plane. Weight evenly distributed on both feet. Abs in tight. Bring the right shoulder back as you reach, look up. Align the left shoulder and feel the stretch at the right side of your body. Breathing. Up, inhaling. Exhale, change sides. Check the posture, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and stretch to this side in the same manner, staying in the same plane. Weight evenly distributed on both feet. Abs in tight. Bring the left shoulder back as you reach, look up. Align the right shoulder and feel the stretch up the left side of your body. Breathing. Up, inhaling. Exhale, both arms straight up. Check the posture, take a deep breath in. Exhale, reach, lengthen, bend the knees over the feet in Utkatasana, fierce or chair pose. Abs are in tight. Look up at the fingertips if you can. Push out through the glutes as you're bending at the hips. Then straighten the legs, inhaling. Exhale, reach upward or arch back, reaching back. Jaw closed for a better stretch on the neck. Up, inhaling. Exhale, prayer position. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Check the posture and take a deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower all the way down to the sides. Now, bend the elbows and roll the shoulders back. Great big circles, loosening up the torso as you roll. Straighten the arms now for full range of motion. Breathing. Remember to move slowly with yoga so you use your muscles and not momentum. Then shake out, moving your hips from side to side. And our upper body should be nicely warmed up. Let's start working on the lower part now. So put your hands on the front of your thighs and bend at the hips. Feet are parallel to each other as best you can. Try to keep the upper arms by the torso so that you have less likelihood of rounding that back. Trying to keep the shoulders back. Abs in tight, push out to the glutes. If you soften the knees to modify, that's okay, but you just won't get the hamstring and glute stretch if you keep the legs straight. Head and neck and extension of the spine. Go to your limit and hold it. Don't hold your breath, but hold the posture. Then release and just relax down, keeping those abs in tight throughout. Head, neck, and arms relaxed. Legs are still straight if at all possible. Now, keeping the legs and hips stationary, rotate the upper body to the right. Your fingertips can be on the back of the right thigh, calf, ankle, or you can use a block or a book or have your fingertips on the floor. Again, on the right side of your body. Legs and hips remain stationary, abs in tight, and rotate over to the other side in the same stretch, reaching and breathing. Again, abs in tight. Come back to the center and just let the upper body relax down and then slowly round up one vertebra at a time. Head, neck, and arms relax. And as the head comes up, bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, and again, stretch up from side to side at your own pace, reaching and breathing, feeling the stretch up the sides of your body. Now, let's have our feet out about twice the width of our shoulders. Feet pointed slightly out, but not a lot, unless it's more comfortable for you. But hands on the waist or the hips, and push the hips forward. Push the hips back. Push the hips forward again. Now roll to the left. You'll bend the left knee, right leg will be straight. Roll back, both legs straight. Roll to the right, right knee bent, left leg straight, and roll forward, both legs pretty straight. Opposite direction, right, back, left, and forward. Back to the center, inhaling. Exhale, toes out at about a 45-degree angle. You may keep your hands here or bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower to the T position, palms down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, stretch to the right, bending that knee over that foot. Up, inhaling. Exhale, stretch to the left in the same manner. Up, inhaling. Exhale, right. You may repeat that, or you can reach toward the floor, whatever you choose. Up, inhaling. Exhale, do the same on the other side. Up, inhaling. Exhale, right again. You may repeat one that you did or open to the back. Reaching up, look up, abs in tight throughout. Back to the center, inhaling. Exhale, whatever you did on the right side, do on the left side as well. Breathe. Up, inhaling, back to the center. Exhale, arms up. Check the posture, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower again to the T position, palms down. I'm going to bring my feet in just a bit. The toes still pointed out at about a 45-degree angle. Lower your hips down, bending both knees over the feet. Palms up and slowly come up. Inhaling as you reach the top. Exhale, reach and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Walk the feet in. Shake everything out. Shake your feet out as if you're shaking off water, just like the arms. Now we'll add the aspect of balance, a little more balance to our warm-up. So focus on a spot in front of you that doesn't move. Of course, you can always stand by something if you feel you need the support. Start with your hands on your waist, nice and tall, abs in tight, feet parallel, or as best you can, no more than shoulder width apart. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, we'll start with the right. So bring that right knee up in front of you. Lower it, inhaling. Exhale, right knee up in the front. Rotate it to the side. Lower to the side, inhaling. Exhale, up to the side. Lower, inhaling. Exhale, up to the side. Rotate it to the front and lower, inhaling. Exhale, bend both knees. Up, inhaling, left side now. Exhale, left knee up in the front. Lower it, inhaling. Exhale, left knee up in the front. Rotate it to the side and lower to the side, inhaling. Exhale, up to the side. Lower, inhaling. Exhale up to the side, rotate it to the front and lower, inhaling. Exhale, bend both knees. Up, inhaling, right side again. Exhale, bring that right leg forward. Focus on your spot. Leg is straight, foot is flexed. Point the toe, flex the foot. Point, flex, point, flex. Lower, inhaling. Exhale, out to the side. Leg is straight, foot is flexed. Point, flex, point, flex, point, flex. Lower, inhaling. Exhale to the back. Focus on that spot. Leg is straight, foot is flexed. Point, flex. Tighten that glute. Point, flex, point, flex. Lower, inhaling. Exhale, bend both knees. Up, inhaling, left side now. Exhale, left leg forward in the same manner. Point, flex, point, flex, point, flex. Lower, inhaling. Exhale to the side. Point, flex, point, flex, point, flex. Lower, inhaling. Exhale to the back. Tighten the glute. Point, flex, point, flex, point, flex. Lower, inhaling. Exhale, bend both knees. Up, inhaling. Exhale, shake everything out again. We're going to do a little bit more balance. We'll do dancer's pose variation. So focus on a spot in front of you that doesn't move. Hopefully everybody's well warmed up now. You can stand by something if you need to, but relax the arms, inhaling. Exhale, bring that right knee up in front. Hug it into your chest with your arms if you can. Focus on that spot and breathe, abs in tight. Lower, inhaling. Exhale, just shake things out, moving your hips from side to side. Keep focusing on that spot, nice and tall. Check the posture, relax the arms. Exhale, bring that left knee up in the front now. Bring it into the chest if you did the other side. Focus on your spot and breathe. Release and lower, inhale. Exhale, shake out. Seems pretty simple, but balance is not usually that simple. So you may repeat that, or we're going to do a little something different with our legs. Focus on that spot throughout. Relax the arms, inhaling. Exhale, bring that right knee up again. You may hug it into your chest or hold the toes, foot, or ankle with the right hand. Bring the left arm up. Come forward as you bring that back leg up behind you. It's a great quad stretch too. Breathing. Then back up, inhaling. Exhale, release, and lower down. Check the posture. Take a deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower. Now, other side. Relax the arms, inhaling. Exhale, bring that left knee up in front of you. You can hug it into your chest, but do whatever you did on the other side. If you took the foot back in the back, bending the knee, then bring the right arm up, inhaling. Exhale and come into the posture, coming forward as you bring that back leg up behind you. Focus on your spot and breathe. Up, inhaling. Exhale, release and lower down. Check the posture, nice and tall. Let's take a deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower. Now we're going to continue to focus on balance as we also continue to stretch. So I want you to cross your right foot over your left, keeping the legs as straight as possible. Make sure you're stable. Bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, stretch forward, bending at the hips. You can modify with your hands on the front of the right thigh or shin, or bring the fingertips or palms to the floor or blocks in front of your feet and under the shoulders for balance. Really try to bend at the hips as best you can. Abs are in tight. Lengthen the spine, head and neck, an extension of that spine. And don't forget to breathe. Now slowly bring the right arm up, inhaling. Exhale, slowly lower. Slowly bring the left arm up, inhaling. Exhale, slowly lower. Keep those abs in tight and the feet attached to the floor as best you can to the mat. Now bring the right arm up again, looking up if you choose. You don't have to. Exhale, slowly lower. Left arm up, inhaling, looking if you choose. Exhale, slowly lower. Keep those abs in tight throughout. Can't say that enough. Make sure you're stable and slowly come up. Inhaling as you reach the top with the arms and torso. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Now, I crossed my right foot over. Now I'm going to do exactly the opposite. My left foot will be crossed over. Legs are as straight as possible. You're as stable as possible. Nice and tall. Bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, stretch forward, bending at the hips. Again, you can modify with the fingertips on the front of the thigh or the shin, that left thigh or shin, or fingertips or palms on the floor, or blocks in front of your feet and under the shoulders. Now, slowly bring the left arm up, inhaling. Exhale, slowly lower. Right arm up, inhaling. Exhale, slowly lower. Left arm up, inhaling, looking if you choose. Exhale, slowly lower. Right arm up, inhaling, looking if you did on the other side. Exhale, slowly lower. Now make sure your stable abs are in tight and slowly come up. Inhaling as you reach the top. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Uncross your legs. Shake your feet and arms out. Breathing. Now, let's do our sun salutation and then we'll get down to the floor. So stand at the front of your mat, feet parallel to each other, no more than shoulder width apart. Nice and tall. Bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, prayer position. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, reach, lengthen, either stretch upward or arch back, reaching back. Jaw closed for a better stretch on the neck. Breathing. Up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, bending at the hips. And come down. Just let the upper body relax down. Let gravity pull you down. No stress on the head, neck, and arms. Breathing. Then you can come into either Ardha Uttanasana with the fingertips on the floor. You can modify with the fingertips on the front of your legs, or come down into Uttanasana with the palms on the floor beside the feet. You can always modify with blocks if you choose. Breathing. Now bend the knees and not to slide the left and the right foot back, hip width apart, hips in the air. Up on those toes or the balls of your feet, push the heels down, head between the arms. Lengthen the torso and arms. Rotate the shoulders down from the outside so the triceps are somewhat facing downward. Push out to those glutes, abs are in tight, and breathe. Now lower the hips to a plank or a high hover position. Stay high on those shoulders. Try to make sure the rear end's not sagging or sticking up as best you can. Head and neck, an extension of the spine. Breathe. Keep those abs in tight. Engage those muscles. Now open to the right to a side plank. You can modify with that left or lower knee on the floor. You can have the heel of one foot up against the toes of the other, or stack your feet on top of each other. You can bring that top leg up if you want to also. Listen to your body and breathe. If you want, you can lower the upper arm above the head. Bring it back up, inhaling. Exhale back down to a plank. Check that posture, make sure you're stable, and then open to the other side. And whatever you did on the other side of your body, try to do on this side as well. Focus on your posture and your breathing. You can lower the upper arm above the head. Bring it back up, inhaling. Exhale back down to a plank. Check the posture. Then bring the hips back up into the air. Up on those toes, push the heels down, lengthen. Again, come into that downward facing dog. And if you're not modifying on your knees, walk the dog, keeping the toes on the floor and the abs in tight. Bend one knee as you push the other heel closer to the floor and switch up back and forth, walking the dog at your own pace, feeling stretch the back of your legs, breathing. Push both heels down. Lower the hips again to a plank or a high hover position. Check the posture, breathing. Then bend the knees, knees on the floor, tops of the feet on the floor. Slide back to either a puppy pose with the forearms and palms on the floor, head resting on the floor, rear end up, or slide all the way down to a moon position, resting the rear end on the heels or as close as you can. Arms still outstretched, head and neck relaxed. Abs in tight, breathing. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and come up on all fours. Palms on the floor, under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Stay high on the shoulders. Try to make sure that back is as long and flat as possible, head and neck an extension of the spine. We'll do the Superwoman or Superman posture, depending on what's appropriate. We're Superwomen right now, so take a deep breath in. Exhale, bring the left arm and the right leg up, opposites, and bring them as parallel to the floor as possible, trying to keep the hips squared off as best you can. High on that right shoulder, abs remain and tight throughout. Breathing. Point the toe, flex that foot, relax the foot and lower, inhaling. Exhale, right arm and left leg, the opposite ones. Keep the hips squared off, limbs are as parallel to the floor as possible. Head and neck an extension of the spine, focus on your spot somewhere in front of you and breathe. Point the toe, flex the foot, relax the foot and lower, inhaling. Exhale, left arm and right leg again. Focus on a spot and breathe high on those shoulders. For that shoulder, focus on that posture as well. Point the toe, flex the foot, relax the foot, lower, inhaling. Exhale, right arm and left leg. Focus on your posture, your spot, and your breathing. Point the toe, flex the foot, relax the foot and lower, inhaling. Exhale, left arm and right leg again. You may repeat what we did the other times, or keeping the abs in tight, round the back as you bring elbow and knee together, inhaling. Exhale and stretch it back out. Eye on the shoulder, in, inhaling. Exhale, out. 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 Hold the posture. Point the toe, flex the foot, relax the foot and lower, inhaling. Exhale, right arm and left leg. Hold the posture or in inhaling. Exhale out. 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 Hold it. Point. Flex. Relax. Lower inhaling. Exhale and slide back again to that moon position. Abs in, head and neck relaxed. Breathe. You can always do the puppy pose if you'd like. Pick your heads up, slide the arms down, fingers flared, thumbs touching, hips up off the heels, head between the arms. We'll do the upper torso twist and shoulder stretch. Abs remain in tight throughout. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Take the left arm and place it under the right, perpendicular to it. Palm up, shoulder on the floor as close as you can get it. Turn and look at those fingertips naturally curled up. Abs in tight, keeping the hips as squared off as possible. Breathing. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and change sides. Right arm under the left, perpendicular, palm up, shoulder on the floor as best you can. Turn and look at those fingertips naturally curled up. Abs are in tight, hips squared off, and you're breathing in this upper torso twist and shoulder stretch. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. And come back into a moon position or a puppy pose. Abs in, head and neck relaxed. Breathing. Pick your heads up. Slide the arms down. Elbows and forearms on the floor, clasping your fingers together. We're going to do a dolphin pose. So plant the toes on the floor behind you. Walk your feet up, hips in the air. Feet are hip width apart. Head between the arms. Try to stay high on those shoulders. My head does not touch the mat, but some people, their heads do. So every body is different. Breathing. In this dolphin posture, try to push those heels down toward the floor, bending at the hips, breathing. And now walk your feet down, but lower the hips into a low hover. Your elbows and forearms are on the floor. Your fingers are clasped together. Weights on the toes and the arms, high on the shoulders, head and neck and extension of the spine. Try to make sure the rear end is not sagging or sticking up as best you can. Of course, you can always modify here by lowering the quads and the tops of the feet to the floor, which we will do shortly when we come into that elbow cobra, but not yet. Breathe. Work on that core and that upper body strength just a bit more. Now lower the quads and the tops of the feet to the floor if they're not already there. High on those shoulders, look up, jaw closed for a better stretch in the neck. In this elbow cobra. You can change to a sphinx if you'd like with the palms on the floor in front of you. Breathe. Now you may continue in this posture or palms on the floor beside the rib cage. Elbows close to the body. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and come all the way up to a full cobra. High on those shoulders. Look up and breathe. Now bend the knees and come back to a puppy pose. Rear end in the air, head on the floor. Breathing. Forearms and palms on the floor, abs are in tight. Now pick the head up. And I'd like you to come up on the palms and come up into either an upward dog with the weight on the palms of the hands and the tops of the feet, or come back into that cobra. You can do a full cobra or an elbow cobra, whatever fits you. If you're in the upward dog, you may want to bring that left leg up behind you. Lower it, inhaling. Exhale and raise the right leg up. Lower it, inhaling. Exhale, bend the knees enough to plant the toes on the floor behind you. Pick the hips up into the air. Up on those toes, push the heels down, lengthen. Again, come into that downward facing dog. Abs in tight, breathing. Now lower the hips enough to slide the left and the right foot back up where you started at the front of your mat and come into Ardha Uttanasana. Fingertips on the floor beside the feet. You can modify with them on the legs if you choose. Nice flat back, bending at the hips, pushing out through those head and neck and extension of the spine. Breathe. And you may hold it here or lower the palms to the floor or your blocks into Uttanasana. Keeping those legs as straight as possible, but those abs in nice and tight. Breathe. And now just relax the upper body. You may round up one vertebra at a time as we did in our practice, our warm-up, or arms at your ears or your sides, flatten the back. You can bend the knees as you come up if you have to, but flatten the back as you slowly come up. Inhaling as you reach the top. Then exhale and bend those knees. Come into that Utkatasana, fierce or chair pose. Knees over the feet. Push out the glutes as you bend at the hips, looking up at the fingertips. Breathing. Straighten the legs, inhale. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and either stretch upward or arch back. Reach back, jaw closed for a better stretch on the neck. Breathing. Up inhaling. Exhale, prayer position. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Check the posture, nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Take another deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower. Keep the feet flat on the floor. Bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale and stretch up from side to side at your own pace. Reaching and breathing, feeling the stretch up the sides of your body. Now, again, nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower. This time, roll the shoulders back. Great big circles, loosening up the torso as you roll. Great stress reliever, these last few little postures that we've done. Especially with the breathing. Straighten the arms for full range of motion. Don't forget to breathe. And then shake everything out. Loosen everything up. Hopefully you're already nice and loose, because now we're going to get down to the floor. I'm not going to use my hands for support, but if you need your hands, please use them. Use your resources if you need them. Now, seated stick posture. Legs straight, back straight, arms straight. Point the toes. Flex the feet, pushing out through the heels. Relax the feet, check the back. Release the hold with the arms, and hopefully your back didn't move much, if any. We're going to do a forward bend. So bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lean back if you can. If not, just stretch upward. If you lean back, your upper body will be straight, but definitely at an angle. Breathing, it's a balance as well as working on your core. Then up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, stretch forward, bending at the hips. Keep those legs nice and straight. Feet are relaxed right now. Hands can be on the back of the thigh, calf, ankle, or heel. Lengthen that spine. Abs in tight, head and neck, an extension of the spine. And breathe. Point the toes and feel the muscles. Flex the feet and feel the muscles. Keep those abs in nice and tight. Relax the feet and slowly come up. Again, inhaling as you reach the top. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and again, lean back if you can. If not, just stretch upward. Breathing. Up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Now just relax the hands on the thighs. And we're going to round down shortly. So take a deep breath in. Exhale and round down one vertebra at a time. Arms at your sides, near your hips, palms down. As you reach the mat, take a deep breath in. Exhale, push down with the arms and slowly bring those legs up perpendicular to the floor. Remember that if you have lower back issues, you'll bend the knees and then straighten the legs up perpendicular to the floor. But if you don't have any back issues, go ahead and use those muscles. Your lower back is against the floor as best you can. The abs are sucked in towards the spinal column as best you can. Arms at your sides, near your hips, palms down. Point the toes, flex the feet. Relax the feet and circle the feet round and round, lubricating those ankles. If you need to support your legs while you do this, you can use your hands or a towel or a strap, and then change direction with those circles. And try to make sure you do at least approximately the same number of circles in the other direction, so your body is balanced. Point the toes, flex the feet. Relax the feet, open the legs. Place the hands on the inner thighs, putting pressure downward, keeping the lower back against the floor and the abs in nice and tight. Keep the shoulders on the floor as best you can. If you can do all of that and keep the legs straight, you can slide the hands down to the calves or the ankles. Do what works for your body. Every body is literally different. Keep the pressure on those open legs and breathe. Keep those legs as straight as possible. Point the toes. Flex the feet, pushing out through the heels. Relax the feet. Release the hold. Bring the legs up perpendicular to the floor, arms at your sides, near your hips, palms down. Point the toes again. Flex the feet again. Relax the feet, bend the knees now and hug them into your chest with your arms. Full wind releasing position, breathing. Abs in tight, rolling from side to side, massaging the back against the floor. Remember, if you have any knee issues and this bothers your knees, you can release and put your hands on the back of the thighs. And that way you're not putting as much stress on those knees. If you don't have issues, then you're good. Breathe. Let's check our time. Wow, time flies when you're having fun. Okay, we're going to open our hips a little bit here. So put your feet hip width apart, knees straight up. We're going to do just some simple stretches with the hips. So arms in the T position, palms down. Keep the shoulders on the floor. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, we'll do a simple one first. Just keep the feet on the floor where they are, at least part of them, and lower the knees over on the right side of your body. Keep the shoulders on the floor. Turn and look at the opposite hand, left hand in this case. This is just a simple pelvic twist. Breathing. My toes of the left foot are still on the floor. My right foot's on its side. Keep the abs engaged. Keep them in tight. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bring the knees back up to the center, feet hip width apart, knees straight up. And take another deep breath in. Exhale, and now just allow the legs to lower on the left side. Shoulders on the floor, turn and look at the right hand. Keep the abs engaged and breathe in this simple pelvic twist. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bring the legs up now. Feet hip width apart, knees straight up. I'm going to give you an option for this one. We don't have time to do all three. So take a deep breath in. Exhale, bring the left leg up, bend the knee, and you can either place your left ankle on top of the right knee or cross that left leg over the right thigh as if you're sitting in a chair. Keeping both shoulders on the floor, take a deep breath in. Exhale and just allow the legs to lower on the right side of your body. Turn if you can and look at that left or opposite hand. If you want to help the twist, you can put your right hand on the left hip and slide it down, putting pressure toward the floor, but stopping before you get to the knee, or just let gravity do its job. Keep those abs in tight and breathe. This is a nice pelvic twist. One of many. Pelvic twists are spinal twists, basically.
Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bring the legs up, unwrap, feet hip width apart, knees straight up. Now we'll do the same on the other side of our body. So take a deep breath in. Exhale, bring that right leg up, bend the knee. And if you did it on the other side, put the right ankle on the left knee, or if you cross the leg over as if you're sitting in a chair, please do that. You want your body balanced. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, and just allow the legs to lower on the left side of your body, keeping the shoulders on the floor. Turn and look at that right hand if you can. The modification is looking straight up. And if you help the twist on the other side and you want to balance your body, take your left hand, put it on the right hip, and slide it down, putting pressure toward the floor, but stopping before you get to the knee. Keep those abs in tight and breathe. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bring the legs up, unwrap. And again, place the feet hip width apart, knees straight up. We're going to do a bridge posture now. So slide the arms down near your hips, palms up. And first press that lower back into the floor, slightly picking up the hips, tightening the glutes, the quads, and the abdominal muscle. Lower body is very tight. Upper body is relaxed. Your shoulders are resting down into the surface below you, and you're breathing. Now release the hold, inhaling. Exhale, begin to roll the hips up. It's most important in this posture to keep your head and neck straight. Keep looking straight upward. Don't turn to the side to look, but bring those hips into the air. Keep the knees hip width apart as best you can. Try to bring the hands underneath you, clasping the fingers together, straightening the arms. If you can't do this, you can just push down with the arms at your sides. But try to arch that back. Bring the shoulders and shoulder blades and arms as close together as possible. Push down with the arms and up with the hips, arching that back, opening the chest. And again, if you want, you can tighten the glutes, quads, and abs. You don't have to, but you may. This is the bridge posture. Focus on your posture and your breathing. Now release the hold and open the arms and slowly round down, one vertebra at a time. And as the lower back begins to touch the floor, bring those knees in and hug them into your chest with your arms. Full wind releasing position, breathe. Abs in tight, rolling from side to side, massaging the back against the floor if that feels good for your body. Breathe. And now come back to the center. Straighten the legs up perpendicular to the floor, arms at your sides, near your hips, palms down. Point the toes, flex the feet, relax those shoulders down into the surface below you as well. Relax the feet, place the soles of the feet together, bending the knees, and slowly lower those feet to the floor, allowing the knees to open. Just let gravity pull them down. Open the arms enough so that the fingers, palms are up and the fingers are naturally curled up. Again, let those shoulders rest down into the surface below you. Close your eyes and breathe in this bottle opener posture. Now we'll begin to prepare for Shavasana or full relaxation. Our time has run so quickly, I think. So you can slide the heels down on the floor until the legs are straight and just let the feet flop out to the sides, and you'll be in that corpse posture. But if you want a little bit more, arms at your sides near your hips, palms down. Bring those legs up perpendicular to the floor. Lower back will be against the floor and the abs will be in tight. The lower back will be against the floor when the legs are straight up. Point the toes, flex the feet. Relax the feet and slowly lower those straight legs down toward the floor, slowly and in control. Remember that if you have back issues, bend the knees and slide the feet on the floor until the legs are straight. And if you haven't already done so, when you do reach the floor with the straight legs, take a deep breath into your system, inhaling through the nose, filling the lungs. Exhale and just relax in that corpse posture. When we take deep breaths together, we inhale through our nose, filling the lungs. Let's do that together. And then when we exhale together, unless we're tightening everything, slowly exhale through the mouth, through slightly parted lips. Emptying the lungs of everything in to give you room to take another breath afterwards. But this time, to keep breathing, this time when we take a deep breath in, as we exhale, we're going to fist our hands, flex our feet, tighten everything in our bodies we possibly can, including our faces and our necks. So take a deep breath in. Exhale and tighten. And release. And rest down into the surface below you. You may keep taking deep breaths in if you want, or breathe in whatever manner helps you relax. You may want to cover yourselves with towels or blankets. You may want to put something under your knees if this bothers your back. You may want to roll your heads from side to side until you find the most comfortable position for your head and neck. Your eyes are closed. Just allow yourself to rest down into the surface below you. Breathe. Open your minds. Open your minds and travel to one of your favorite safe places. Your safe place might be a place that you go to frequently. It may be a place you only know in your mind. It doesn't matter. As long as it's your safe place, go there now. Your mind is open. You're in your safe place. You're thinking healthy, happy thoughts. You're allowing your body to rest and relax. We'll move through your body, and you'll consciously release your joints and relax your muscles just a little bit more. So first focus on the hands and the fingers. Relax the muscles, release the joints. Now begin to move up the arms, releasing the joints in the wrists. Relax the forearms. Release the joints in your elbows.
Relax the upper arms, the biceps and triceps. Now relax the shoulders, the deltoid and lateral muscles as you release the joints. The arms and shoulders are relaxed. Lower the focus now to the toes and the feet. Relax the muscles. Release the joints. Allow the heels to sink deeper into the surface below you, wherever you might be in your safe place. As you begin to move up your legs, release the joints in your ankles. Relax the shins. Relax the calves. Release the joints in your knees. Relax the hamstrings up the back of your legs. Relax the quadriceps as you relax the thighs. Relax the glutes. Allow those glutes to sink deeper into the surface below you. Again, wherever you might be in your safe place. Relax the hips, releasing the joints. Your legs, hips, and feet are relaxed. Your arms, shoulders, and hands are relaxed. Focus now on the torso, beginning at the lower back and spinal area. Relax the spinal area as you move up between the muscles of the lower back, relaxing them along the way. Relax the obliques of the sides of your torso. Relax the abdominal muscles. Relax the diaphragm and rib cage areas, remembering to breathe. Relax the mid part of your back and spine. Relax the upper back and shoulder blades, relaxing the spinal column, moving up between the shoulder blades, through the neck to the base of the skull. Relax the chest area now, relaxing the sternum area and pecs. Relax the clavicle or collarbone area. And now relax the neck from the bottom to the top and all the way around. Release the jaw as you relax the chin. Relax the lips as you relax the tongue. Relax the cheeks. Relax the nose and ears. Relax the eyes and temples. Relax the brow. Smooth the forehead. And now relax the scalp, beginning at the forehead at the perfect intensity for you. Imagine a massage moving all the way through the scalp to the base of the skull of the neck. Breathe. Your mind is open. You're in your safe place. Your body is relaxed and functioning perfectly. Now, from wherever you may have traveled in your mind, it is time to come home. So take a deep breath into your system. Exhale and become aware of your fingers and toes, your wrists and your ankles. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, bend the knees and bring those knees up, hugging them into your chest with your arms. Full wind releasing position, breathing, abs in tight. Raise the head up toward the knees. Lower the head, inhaling. Exhale and either roll to the right to sit up or rock and roll up to a seated position, sitting cross-legged, half lotus, full lotus, whatever fits you, nice and tall. Bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, prayer position. Hold the position, inhaling. Exhale, and thank you very much for coming. Namaste. I hope you all feel better than when we started. I hope you got what you needed. And thank you for joining me on this 28th day of the challenge. And please unmute yourselves as I stop the recording. Namaste, everybody.